Okay. Shoot, do I even know how to start this thing? It's been so freaking long. Hey, hi, hello, Cozy Peeps, and welcome back to the channel. This one, we are in a whole different atmosphere. I figured we really need to catch up and kind of just chit chat, and I wanted this to be like completely unscripted and just kind of get some thoughts and flowing and ideas from you all as well. So let's just hop right on into it. At the top of this year, I really had a huge goal of not only being consistent with my content, especially here over on YouTube, but I was really determined to try and build a community of cozy people and merging like cozy hobbies with productivity, with organization, and just overall slow living. And I thought at the top of the year, I really had an idea of how I wanted to approach that and really start to put the Lego pieces together to build that community. However, these past 2 months, I've really felt disconnected with some of the ideas and plans that I had for specifically this YouTube channel. If you've been rocking for a while, you know I do a lot of Notion type content, more tutorial based, maybe a few techie kind of things here and there. However, with that, I really didn't want this place to be a kind of take what you need and go. I really want people to kind of feel a place here that they want to come back to and want to stick around with. And that was something that I really needed to take some time to really figure out how I wanted to approach my content. Because if I'm giving you all content where it's a comparison video, people are going to come and find that. Sure, yes, it's going to get views. However, once they get what they need from that video, they tend to just move on and not really stick around. And I want to be intentional about the things that I am creating. I want to build a cozy space that feels right, where you're getting tips and tricks for hobbies, you're getting tips and tricks about organization, and you want to stick around. You want to stick around for the overall community of it. And tutorials or giving a quick review isn't something that really is going to keep people hanging. However, everything that I had as far as an idea of what I wanted to do kind of leaned a little bit more towards that kind of come, take as you go, and move on. So I really just kind of took a step back and took some time to really evaluate how I want to approach this, and honestly how I want to build this movement and relationship with you all as well. Like, I really want this to be something that we kind of build together and grow together. I'm really in a space of like trying to not necessarily figure out who I am, but really mold and becoming that person of who I want to be. I feel like right now I really want to build those building blocks to step into what I know I am. And that includes finding time for my own hobbies. That includes organization and productivity, things that I already know and love and enjoy. However, I want to be stepping into that and making that a strict habit. Sometimes I fall out of the practice of my hobby. Sometimes I fall out of the practice of keeping up with my productivity, checking in with my Notion, checking in with different planners. And I just want to build a routine around me, build a space around me that really fits into the person that I want to be. I'm sure some of you who have been around and stuck around are feeling the same way, whether it is figuring out who you are or knowing who you want to be and really stepping into that purpose. Another thing that has been kind of plaguing me into not turning on this camera is the thought process of maybe no one cares. Maybe no one is actually interested in being a part of a community that wants to keep things cozy and productive at the same time. And I'm gonna be 100% real with y'all. It has kept me in this analysis paralysis where I'm just kind of overthinking who's gonna watch it. Do they really want to hear this? Is there an audience out there for that wants to even watch this kinds of things? That has really helped me back with these past 2 months. And I'm honestly still pushing through that right now as I record this video. And when in the back of my head, I do know there's an audience for everything. And if I'm seeking out something, if I'm seeking out that community, if I'm seeking out this type of content, there is definitely other people out there looking for something similar as well. So as I'm going to continue to push through, because I am actually feeling that feeling right now, like, who the hell is this for? Who is going to watch this? Who the hell cares? I'm going to continue to push through. So with all that being said, I do think there needs to be a slight shift. I was feeling like a lot of the ideas that I had prepared going into 2026 was leaning more towards tutorials, was leaning more towards comparison type of videos, which don't get me wrong, I absolutely love to do, and I'm sure there's still going to be those types of videos popping up here on this channel. However, those kind of videos are for a one and done type thing, and right now what I want and what I am kind of striving to create is a overall community, and those kind of videos aren't technically really helping me to bring people back. If you're just looking for a comparison video of an iPad Pro versus an iPad Mini, you want to just get the review and move on about your life, and you're not coming back, which that's perfectly fine. I feel like that is the purpose of those type of videos, and like I said, they will still sporadically be here, including like the Notion tutorials. I feel like while you guys do love them and really want them, tutorials overall serves as one purpose, and it's and the folks who are watching it ultimately are going to just move on about it, which I'm perfectly fine. I always love helping out folks to use Notion on the day-to-day, but I feel like it'll be a lot more beneficial and a lot more community driven to kind of show you how I am incorporating it and how I am going through my day-to-day life and trying to step into that purpose that I want, so we can walk through that process together. I ultimately want to build a community that believes in structure, but a soft structure. So I'm really excited to get back to it. Like I said, this video, I don't know, I feel like maybe it's a little bit all over the place. Let me know, let's chit chat, let's talk about it down below, how you're feeling, how what you would like to see, what kind of community that you would like to be a part of in our little cozy corner of the internet. I wanted to just kind of hop on here and just honestly just kind of talk to camera, talk to you all, really give you all my thought process on how I am trying to shift the content. There may be a lot more short. I'm even considering starting to post a little bit more over on TikTok, because I'm really looking to actually build that community overall, and I think those kind of short bits allows you all to kind of see how I'm trying to navigate on a softer structure, how I am incorporating maintaining my personal hobbies, doing things that I love to do while also being a mom, a wife, working full-time. I know there are so many people out there that are trying to balance it all, that are just like me, and I want this space to be a community for that. I want this space to be something that we're walking through the journey together. I don't want to be the teacher, if that makes sense. And I feel like the videos, like the tutorials and comparison of this and that, while it's very valuable to hear from the average consumer like myself, I don't want to talk at you guys. I want this to be an open conversation and something that we're building and growing on together. So this overall may be a short video. I've been, like I said, I've been trying to push through and keep this unscripted and raw. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I'm so excited with the next few videos I have lined up for you guys. I am really looking forward to going on the journey with y'all and creating the space that we want to be a part of in a very soft, cozy, and structured ways. So I hope you all stick around and build this little cozy corner of the internet with me. If you haven't done so already, be sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss out on anything further. And I can't wait to see what we can all build together here in 2026. In the meantime, feel free to check out some of these cozy hobby videos here. Also, be sure, if you are into any kind of cozy gaming, to check out our cozy gaming channel. And I cannot wait to catch you all in the next one.